It's your boy, K-So Big Dipper.
All the drip that she been putting on is just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA gon' write it off.
And today, this 50 Cent beef has turned into an all-out war. And New York's very own Papoose has dropped some bars on his head top. No, this is a Bars on Wheels series that Pap has been had going for a while. And one of my happiest things, is how much of old school hip hop or 2000s artists that are currently blazing and moving the culture. Like, if you go to I was just talking to my brother about this. If you go to my channel right now, I'm like, nigga, this shit look like my CD deck, or like not the deck, the little black pamphlet thing. Alt T.I. 50. It's like, come on, man. We're in a great time in hip hop. So hit that thumbs up button though. 5,000 thumbs up. Go play. Oh, he got on Main Man.
Yo. Fuck Curtis Jack. That's what came to mind.
I like that. Hey, niggas popping up. Were you popping off on pure disrespect? Now, I seen, if you haven't, 50 Cent has already responded to that. And I will just give y'all who are here this news. I'm not even going to try to chase and make an extra video for that because that response was lame as fuck, 50. So 50 pretty much just said because Papoose has never had a hit, he's not even going to respond to Pap. And there is another 50 Cent diss track towards T.I. that I'm going to do after this, so stay tuned for that. But it sounds like cope. It sounds like excuses. It sounds like he's just making reasons as to why he doesn't want to battle this nigga. But it's smart because there's no way with the way T.I. has been putting belt to ass, the way Damani's been putting belt to ass, the way King been putting belt to ass, there's no way that you want to throw in another person like Papoose who can really actually get busy. So I get it. It's calculated. 50 Cent what he's doing is backing down, but what niggas like to do is their pride and ego will never let them just say, oh no, I can't handle this right now. And so he will just try to back out. Now what do we know about 50 historically? All of you niggas, he's gonna spin. Whether it's in 10 years, whether he has to wait till you're down and out and make a documentary on you. T.I. said he go doc for doc. No. Hey, I love how T.I. been handling this. He tell that nigga he'd go doc for doc with him. So, okay, if you're gonna, with 50, if you want to go doc for doc, but just know he's gonna retaliate. But Pap isn't scared either. And Pap is solidified in his own. To me, I have a thing where it's not that I don't think Papoose. I want y'all to actually tell me how you feel about this in the comments. I don't think Papoose is a legend necessarily because of, to me, I thought like a legend is more of like Jay-Z, like Nas. It's not just the sustain in the culture, which there should be a word for artists like Papoose, I feel like, where you have had impact and you have had sustained impact, but I thought legend was reserved for the people who made the biggest of impact. Like, I'm looking at my wall. It's Ice Cube, Dre, Biggie, Snoop, Pac, Wayne, Rakim, Nas. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of niggas might call Pap a legend because I do think that once you've just been in the game for a long time, niggas call you a legend, which niggas do. But do niggas do that in sports? Like, will we call Jeff Teague a legend? But I'm not calling Papoose to Jeff Teague a rap. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't Tracy McGrady, nigga. Hold on. I always wanted that.
Yo. Yo. Fuck Curtis Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending to murder rap. Heard they shot his ass with a Nina. He deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up. I got my.
What did he say? What did he say? Jamal, did you hear this nigga? He said he heard they shot his ass with a Nina. He deserved a Mac. He wanted him to. That nigga was playing. Hey, you think they should have switched cheese them, pap? That's crazy.
Ball spitting lyrical, condescending to murder rap. Heard they shot his ass with a Nina. He deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up. I got my hand on a thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match, cause after get rich.
Hey, but that's. Hey, fucking, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. The shit that Hove had was nasty too, but these G-Unit stickers was gross. This shit was gross. Man, you just had to be there for 2005. Niggas was in there dressed in it just out of hand. Out of hand. Oh my God. I think that early 2000s fashion is the worst because I think the way niggas dressed in the 80s and 90s is fly as shit. I think niggas took a dive in the 2000s and then I think we got it back. I think we got it right back.
Yeah, G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, your every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. There is something to be said about how 50 Cent's career aged because with one of the greatest albums of all time, and even if you want to go to the Massacre too, and I would say from the G-Unit mixtape runs because he helped so much on Game's album. That's really the Massacre, the documentary, which is if that was the Massacre, I would have been a classic. If he helped a lot with Yayo, he helped a lot with Lloyd Banks and Buck and all this shit. So I think 50 Cent sort of spread himself thin, but there is to be something to said about the way his shit panned out. And it's the main reason why I think a versus between T.I. and 50 Cent would be tough because T.I. doesn't have that problem. And outside of like a little, so 50 Cent maybe has a 5-year window where he's genuinely coming with that shit. T.I.'s had like 23 years of coming with pure that shit. Like, if it ain't about the money, T.I. was in every point of my like education. So that's like elementary, middle school, high school, college age. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't go to college, but like around that time. T.I. has had a hit, or in the beginning like 40, but like he's had a hit in every one of them generations. So which would make a versus very tough. I still think 50 would notch it just because it's like it's about who puts the track list together. But if I had 50 Cent's catalog like we're doing a versus, I don't think that a nigga could beat me. Because not if you had T.I.'s. I don't think so. But I do think you're gonna have to do a lot of like shit he wrote on. I'm gonna have to play a lot of the Game, which I know 50 Cent won't do, but if I was to do it, I would play the like shit from the documentary that are just like Hate It or Love It, The Underdogs, like records like that he won't do because of his pride and ego. So I think actually in a versus he would lose, but he's not gonna do it. So we're just talking catalog for catalog. I do think I could. I do think I could beat T.I. But nigga, I get everyone who says it, because it's like, what's better, 5 years of greatness or 20 years of greatness? But just less than the 5.
Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clap them cheeks so loud the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary. You was hurt from that. I heard she fucked all 5 guys and they bring a burger back. Spoke to some conspiracy theorists. They said the earth is flat.
Yeah, Papoose. Be careful, because you niggas is, I feel like this is, but 50 Cent is getting what happens when you're a bully. Eventually, you're not going to be able to bully everybody always. And eventually, niggas going to stand up for themselves, and eventually you're going to try the right ones. And I think 50 Cent has tried a combination of the right ones, and his chickens have came to roost, and it's hilarious. But I'm like, I'm so used to, like, 50 being the big bad wolf, like, hold on, he gonna get him. But it feels like every time he tries against, like, T.I. so far, or Damani, or all of them in the battle, every time he tries something, I'm like, okay, here he comes. These niggas bat his ass back down, bat his ass back down, bat his ass back down.
They also said you work for Illuminati. Nervous rat. What would make this chump think that he could spit a verse with Pap? Somebody better pray for this nigga. Where the church is at? If it wasn't for him, you'll be looking for a purse to snatch. Bought your girl a wig, then you told her to return it back. 50, you a petty son of a bitch. Bernie Mac killing this nigga softly. Lauren Hill, Roberta Flack. Never. Yo.
Oh, I hate that it's so short. I hate that it's so short. Pap, get into the studio. We need the extended version. That was a certified vibe check. 50, it's getting hot for you, but I see you did a new record with the Wave God, so I will be on that next. Came to family, love y'all, salute, we out this bitch. Hit that thumbs up button, we gotta get it there. And I'm really high, y'all. Sorry if I'm a little, whoo. Now, I got some Zaza from a white boy. I said, nigga, he said, try this, dude. This, that. Try that, dude. You know what I'm saying?